supposed to be intimidated by Pat Foy?
No
Are you
way!
kidding me?
No way!
On the North Shore of Long Island, transit workers freaking chew guys like Pat Foy up and spit them out. That's what
And the new leadership team we put at the top of this company is going to be respectful of us, is going to understand the job we do, and is going to understand that the airline doesn't move, no airplanes go without all of us that are sitting down here.
That's right!
The first case of China's new and deadly coronavirus has been reported here in the U.S.
Reports pinpoint the coronavirus pandemic hitting China in December 2019, the United States the next month, and then the world.
It has been confirmed that there are 2 cases now in England.
COVID-19 has killed more than 4 million people and infected another 200 million plus, many TWU members. This unprecedented global infection also proved to be the most challenging crisis the Transport Workers Union has ever seen.
But the physical toll is what people normally think about. The economic toll has been devastating, and hence we began a massive political action campaign.
It was a scary, unknown time for everybody because, nobody knew exactly how people contracted it, whether it was outside of work or during work.
You think you got coda buses, but actually you got iron coffins if we don't treat this the right way.
It takes a new level of firmness and tone to deal with passengers these days, and it has risen to levels that we've never seen before. And sometimes we're not able to de-escalate it, and they become violent.
To have a strong leader like John and to talk to, which he would to pick up the phone anytime I called, was important to me, okay? Because I was going through a lot in Local 100. I was losing people, and we had to make a move.
So in the initial days of the pandemic, we were in constant touch with our local presidents regarding the safety of our workers. In fact, the International stepped up and delivered hundreds of thousands of masks very early on in the pandemic.
I supplied PPE as well as the masks, the hand sanitizer, and the gloves to them every week. I was down on the property delivering that to them.
We've just come through this really, hopefully once in a lifetime, tragic COVID-19 pandemic.
International has kept in touch with us more frequently since COVID. They've sent us supplies as needed, always checking in to see if the agency was giving our members what we needed to keep safe from COVID.
We worked with our local unions, like it ought to be, to develop fight back plans for employers that were mistreating workers or really engaging in a depraved indifference to health and safety in the midst of a pandemic.
When everyone was working from home, our guys were on the buses, trolley, and trains moving Philadelphia. We were able to achieve 40-hour work week, 4 days on, 3 days off, increases in the shops for our maintenance people. And after, almost putting them in a chokehold, we got the proper PPE.
Boy, that video shows a moment a Southwest Airlines flight attendant was punched by a passenger.
Unruly passengers are a huge problem right now. They become belligerent. They have an attitude that is very hard to manage. So TWU Local 556 wrote a letter to Gary Kelly, our CEO, demanding change and demanding that he use his influence in the aviation industry to create change because the incidents were too high. We need changes, and changes have occurred.
Simultaneous to the safety issues being taken care of, we developed a really unprecedented and significant political action plan to achieve financial bailouts in all our industries.
The CARES Act gave us a boost. It gave us a boost because if we didn't have that and people got laid off, we would not be able to provide the service to get the essential workers to where they needed to go.
Well, our Government Affairs Department did an amazing job, along with the leadership of this union, in fighting for the CARES Act and preserving 2 different times, that all frontline workers would maintain their pay. And it's still the case till September 30th of 2021.
Because of these efforts, we were able to pretty much watch over our membership.
Our political action committees have all the strength in the world as far as I'm concerned. It's very evident if you see the work that they do, and not only for the railroad division, for all our divisions.
I contracted COVID back in December, and immediately the union helped me get in the right direction as to what I needed to do, the steps that I needed to take.
Jose Flores was one of more than 5,000 TWU members infected with the coronavirus. More than 170 of his brothers and sisters from across the country died from COVID-19.
John Bland, he was an international administrative vice president. He passed away from COVID. That hurt.
I had the COVID. I was off for like 21 days. I was really sick. Made a comeback.
We had a member, Phil, who worked out of Southern District, who unfortunately lost his battle due to COVID. He was a beloved employee, beloved co-worker.
Thank you. How you doing? Thank you.
As time went on, we also ensured that our members could get vaccinated if they wanted to get vaccinated. My whole board is vaccinated.
But we made it through. We came out even stronger. And like I said, we're tough. Nothing can stop us. TWU,